There are a lot of reasons why people hate hipsters, but for me this is the biggest. Hipsters base their whole existence on the notion that they are not following trends. They view non-hipsters, or mainstream society, as a herd of sheeple just mindlessly following what their televisions tell them to do. Meanwhile, they view themselves as a bunch of non-conformist, free-thinking individuals. In reality, they're the ones whose entire existence is a trend. Normal people aren't following trends as much as they are taking the path of least resistance. When I shop at a normal supermarket instead of Whole Foods, it's not because all my friends shop there and I want to fit in. It's because there's a Hannaford's a block away from where I live and there's no Whole Foods near me. Plus, Whole Foods tends to charge a lot more for food that I'm not convinced is actually any better for me. At the same time, there is no way you're going to convince me that every hipster simultaneously, completely on their own, decided to start wearing skinny jeans, grow a beard, and become obsessed with expensive coffee. No way I believe that every hipster, without influencing each other at all, independently said, let's move to Portland, Oregon, or Seattle, or friggin' Portland, Maine, and make rent there outrageously expensive. I don't believe that it was truly your original idea to start your own microbrewery or wear plaid lumberjack shirts either. No. All your friends bought Peruvian hats, so you did too. All of your friends started collecting vinyl records, so you started your own collection, even though it would be much easier to just listen to CDs like us mainstream sheeple do. A few hipsters discovered Mumford & Sons, and suddenly they're one of the biggest bands in the world. Then hipsters decide they're bored with them, and now I don't know if they even exist anymore. I guarantee you that this is how gluten-free diet started. A couple of hipsters somewhere, probably Brooklyn, actually had to eat gluten-free because of digestive problems. And so soon the idea started to seem trendy, and every hipster in the country was gluten-free as well. Oftentimes hipster culture makes no sense. Hipsters love to call tobacco companies merchants of death, but then a few hipsters became obsessed with e-cigarettes and hookahs, and now every hipster goes through more tobacco products a day than a whole team of truckers, all purchased from those same tobacco companies. Hipsters hate American companies that exploit foreign labor, but randomly love Apple even though they are one of the worst offenders. Besides, why does every hipster need the new iPhone as soon as it comes out, since I thought they all listened to music on vinyl anyway? So congratulations, hipsters, you've somehow turned non-conforming into the biggest conformist culture out there. And if you want to talk about how mainstream people are exploited by corporations, I'm not the one who is convinced to give a so-called natural foods corporation $2 for a banana because they stuck an organic label on it. Now, if you want to live this way, where you mindlessly do whatever your friends are doing, like you're still in middle school, you can. But don't look down on me if I don't want to take a part in it. When you decide to go out and get a chicken so you can get cruelty-free eggs because all your friends are doing the same, and then within a week, you and all your friends are giving your chickens to a local animal shelter because it turns out keeping a chicken is actually hard, I feel pretty good about being mainstream.